In this video, I'm going to show the booking system from the perspective of the administrator, focusing on the initial setup and just making sure that it's working the way you want it to. So the first step is, of course, to log into the project as an administrator. You can do that at the top right. And I'm just going to log in as the root administrator here. And we're in. So the first step is to make sure that the booking system is enabled, or even disable it if you need to. You can do that at the top left. Hit the menu icon. I'm going to pin it so it doesn't disappear on us. Go to Tools, Projects, Security Groups. And in here, if we open up the admin group, you can see that we have all the privileges, can book for others, and can book. The staff group belongs to anyone who's imported into the system. So likely all of your employees at the start at least will belong to this group. And from here, you can toggle off the booking system. So that if you don't want the booking system enabled at all, just toggle off book for others and can book. Otherwise, toggle those on. Can book means an employee can just book for themselves. They'll only see their name if they click on a desk and decide to book it. If you enable book for others, they'll be able to select other people from a list. So this can be really helpful if you have a management group that books for other people. You can enable that and then have them book for everyone else, and then you can send that information. So that's toggled on, double check, close that. And of course, in order for people to make a booking, a desk will need to exist that is bookable. If you haven't done it already, you can add desks to the project by jumping into the Edit Desk mode. Right-click wherever you want a desk and click Add Panel. And you can rename these as you go if you want as well. I'll save those and exit the Edit mode. And importantly, when you make a desk, by default, it will be bookable. But if you want to maybe disable the option to book specific desks, especially if you're doing something like physical spacing or restricting how many desks can be booked on a floor plan, you can click the desk name in the booking form, edit, and then turn off this bookable item. I'll save that, and I'll do it to another desk as well. Toggle off bookable. And we can see the desk that we toggled it off of, that yellow outline disappears. So that's a great way for people to see if a desk is bookable. It will have that yellow outline. And now if I jump into the project as an admin or a regular user, if I click the desk, I will just get the information field. I won't get the booking form. And if I click a desk that's available for booking, I will get that booking form again. So when people are making a booking, they have two options. You can do it for a range of time. So select one click sets the start time, the second click selects the end time. And the other option is, of course, the weekly recurring bookings. So if someone is at a desk every Monday and Tuesday, I can toggle those on, and they'll be placed at that desk every Monday and Tuesday until the booking is deleted. For the bookings that are made as well, in the Tools Booking menu, you'll see a bunch of lists here. So of course you can see your own bookings. These are administrator bookings that I made. You can toggle through them and adjust them if you need to, edit or delete them, like so. But you can also view other people's bookings as well. So this menu item, Bookings, will show all of the bookings in the project. If you need to know exactly where it is, you can click the pin icon next to it and see it on the floor plan. And of course, as an administrator, you can edit these. You can delete them if you want to. If you want to delete multiple bookings, you can shift click and then hit the negative button there. And you can also adjust the times if you need to. So if you're finding someone is booking way too long, you can do that and adjust it and kind of bring it back down. As well, with the bookings, there are some reports available. So if I click on Reports in the side menu under Tools, you can see baked in we have the desks booked today, which just shows kind of the employee, the photo, and the desk. You can see your own future bookings and past bookings, and available to administrators are a few more reports. You can see the enabled employee iCalendars, future bookings, and the weekly bookings as well. So it is worth noting with these reports, you can export them to CSV or PDF with one click, and you can also print them out right away. You can also search through them. So if I'm looking for Amanda's bookings, I can just filter it down that way. You can also make your own reports as well, which will be detailed in another video. It is possible to track the bookings in an iCal file. To enable that, you go to Tools, Project Settings, and you can enable iCal files for the different categories of desks. So if I just want to track the desks and the offices that are booked, I can do that. I can save it. I can jump back into the project settings, and a URL is generated. So if I click that, it will pop up at the bottom for me. And I can visit that URL, and it will ask me to sync with a calendar, or I can use that entered into another calendar program. And when a booking is made, that file is updated, so it can be essentially exported to another system from StaffMap. As part of that as well, employees are able to track their own bookings. So if I jump into Chelsea Hansen's profile, I can edit this and then enable my iCal. And you can give them the ability to do this as well. But that will generate a similar URL. I can save that. And then in this case, when Chelsea makes a booking, she has her own ICS file that she can sync to that just has her bookings in it.